Now, there are still things going on in this country. Now, I was just watching the To Be Honest podcast, a show with a clown, a nerd, a duck, and a degenerate. And in this episode, they were talking about how Chris Tyson from Mr. Breast videos is trans. That's crazy. And so this is a very dead subject, buried in the ground subject that you don't need to be talking about it anymore. But I also made a video where I mentioned it and stuff on the latest video of my main channel, and I shared my take about it. But I don't think I went too far into depth. But pretty much, let's not focus on what I said. Let's talk about what the To Be Honest podcast said about it. So pretty much in it, Pyro Cynical and Jay, aka Dolan Dark, they are pro-trans. That's crazy. They're normal human beings. But what they said. But specifically what they said was that Sunny V2 made his video about the whole situation and basically treated Chris Tyson as an asset to Mr. Beast. But really, in reality, Chris is his friend. That's crazy. You cannot be friends with the people that you have in your videos. Don't you know? Mr. Beast, I thought you were a professional businessman. He is not your friend anymore. He is your asset. That is a joke. Okay, oh yeah, and so they're like, why are people criticizing someone that just wants to be happy? Well, here's the thing. When you transition, the whole thing that happens through the process, the HRT, the hormone stuff, it will make you unhappy in the future. And I don't want to go into depth on what I mean by that. Literally just watch Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh and they will tell you exactly what I mean. Okay? Now, my whole philosophy is just stay away from the trans community, alright? Like how I stay away from anime, because I know if I get into it, I'm gonna be the biggest degenerate. So, what I want you to go home with today, and what I'm gonna force you to believe today, is do not become trans, okay? Because it will lead you down a darker path than you already are. You need to learn to accept yourself and all that. And so, are people's criticisms about Chris valid? In some ways, yes. But just because someone wants to be happy doesn't mean that what they're doing will actually make them happy. Okay? It's all an illusion, because if you're gonna submit to your feelings about your gender, regarding your gender dysphoria, you are going to be put down a path to where you are tricked into thinking you're more happy with who you are, but you are not dealing with the problem at hand. You are ignoring your insecurities. You're not dealing with it. You're suppressing it. You're masking it with things. And so that is why Chris should not be non-conforming. He should stay a cis, straight, white, masculine man. Be the father figure in his child's life. Don't act as propaganda in Mr. Beast's videos. Alright.
He nerfed himself.
Hold on, they can't hear you yet. Hang on, hold on, just give me a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Can they hear me now?
Yes. No, what do you have to
What's up,
say about
everyone?
this?
I think that he really did nerf himself. That really took away his white male rights. Dude, like, you had the best card to start out life with, and you gave it away? But
Okay,
yeah,
introduce
I think,
yourselves.
I am Parker Rose. My YouTube channel's weird. Teagues, if you want to, you can link it. I'm subscribed to you.
Can you link it? Or wait, is it on your profile?
I'll link it at the end of this. Right now, I'm jumping on the trampoline right now. Boing, boing,
Boing.
boing, boing.
Parker, calm down. We're doing a
Okay,
podcast.
Anyway.
Elijah, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Elijah, or we live, but yeah, that was a W speech. I agree with it. There's some, there's some parts like that could be a little different, but it don't really matter. It is what it is, Can't change the future.
You don't?
I don't care about trans people. I just think that the one bad thing about them is like changing your body.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially if they're children.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
if you have-
sure.
If you have kids, like what?
No.
Should children have rights?
That kid grow up. No, they should.
You know,
have rights.
if they're trying to get away from an abusive parent, of course they should. But if it's like, I want to be me, then maybe wait until like they've stopped like not
Maybe
being
pick
able
your
to
own-
control stuff,
The way I look
or
at
just
it,
not knowing enough.
don't
because-
take the-
I mean, like that's why alcohol is legal for over 21-year-olds. It's not safe for
Brain
an
development.
underdeveloped brain. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if
So,
alcohol was
and-
legal.
I'm not calling kids stupid. I mean, they are, but like, you can
If
just
they-
make people make bad decisions all the time. Wait for them to at least have like self-control before they do something stupid.
Yeah, no. The way I look at it is, yeah, kids shouldn't have alcohol. We'd have a bunch of little wife beaters running around. But
The way I look at it, we should not play God. We should not.
Yeah.
Why are we trying to make men women? Like, just accept.
Alright, let's get into our topic for today. So today we're going to be talking about our plan for adulthood. Now, what is adulthood? Is this
I don't plan on
adulthood?
making
Is
it
this an
anyway.
adult kitty cat? Yes, she is 5 years old, but in cat years she is over 35 right now. What the heck?
the cat's a no.
Is this adulthood? Yes, PewDiePie is an adult. His wife is pregnant with their first kid right now. And when that kid is born, he's going to be black. And that's going to be hilarious if that kid
And he's
turns
gonna
out to
be
be black.
stacked for life.
Uh-huh. So what is adulthood? It is when you are independent. You are away from your parental units.
Your brain is fully developed.
No NPCs
Maybe.
following you around,
You are the NPC.
I guess.
You become the NPC in this world. You become the new subject of the Matrix. You join the Matrix. You work for the upper class. You are a slave to today's society, and you will never find happiness ever again. Okay? So, all we can do now is plan for this. How do we prepare for adulthood? How do we, what do you want, Kimber? My cat is not important right now because you're an adult. You're already in your adult years. What are you doing?
I think it's obvious.
Oh, he's
I'm
jerking.
jumping on the trampoline.
Oh, no, he's jerking off.
All right,
No.
guys. Teagues, I'd like to say my plan first, and then Parker can go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so my plan for the future, not to make it to adulthood. Anyways, Parker, your turn.
With Elijah, and if he lives, he's got the cool stuff.
I've got the cool stuff. That's right. I have five 3DSs, three 2DSs. Like I said, I found a flash drive with 32 gigabytes in an abandoned house that had every season of Game of Thrones on it. So like,
Not every season.
you're right, 4, 5, and 6, but that's like half the seasons. Well, I know there's like
Half of the seasons.
I don't know, there's like 20 seasons of Game
Can't
of Thrones.
count. Leave him alone.
And I also found like 15 iPods in that house. All
Mm-hmm.
brand new, basically. They all have no cracks in the screen.
Did you guys know? Oh, never mind. I thought it was Manatee Awareness Day. I got this Microsoft thing in the corner here, and it just says manatees.
Yesterday was 420.
Yeah, it was 420 yesterday.
I had fun.
Elijah, don't say
Mm.
anything incriminating.
Don't worry, no illegal substances were partaken in yesterday.
For legal purposes, this is a joke.
For legal
Uh-huh.
purposes, it was a
So
joke, and
let's start
Parker
off
is
with
on.
how I'm gonna become an adult. Now, my plan for adulthood, right after high school, I'm gonna be 17 as I graduate next school year. Still, I don't turn 18 until August 25th next year, in
No
2024.
fucking bitches for you.
And so, I'm gonna go straight to a community college for 2 years and get my associate's degree, and that community college doesn't go any further than the associate, so I have to go to a university to get my bachelor's degree, and then I have freedom. Nibbas be like, wow, I just finished high school, no more school for the rest of my life. My brother in Christ, you're about to attend 8 years of medical school. What are you talking about? You are not free yet.
You cannot even help people yet.
I never free them.
I enslaved them.
Should we go back to the good old days? Yes or no?
Yes.
What do you mean the good old days? Like the 70s, 80s, 1800s?
No.
1980.
Yeah, the early 1800s.
I'd vote to take the clock back.
No. The thing is, there's really good technology now, but it's all about who you hang out with.
Okay, but Parker, dude,
The Mormons.
I could have a whip, dude.
Brand new whip was popping.
I could cattle drive horses, you know.
What is your dream car? What is the car that you want to buy when you are an adult and you have lots of money?
VW bus.
Oh,
VW bus.
cop the BMW. New deposit. I picked
Any
up another
classic
bag. Life of it. I'm account while I'm in it.
I know that's a basic wanted car, but I have a specific one I want.
What?
And it's been at the dealership for about 20 years.
Wait, did you call it VW?
No.
Don't side.
Yeah,
Wait.
VW.
I put in BW because I thought you said
No.
BW, but you're talking about Volkswagen.
Yes, the Volkswagen. I don't want the new one. I want the old one. There's a newer one that looks like shit. I want the older one from like 19.
Oh my goodness, that is fire.
Yeah, I want the 1960s VW bus.
1960s.
I wanna.
Or 1980. I don't want the newer ones. The
Okay.
newer ones almost as good.
Or 1980s.
I want to take a 1967 or like I don't know the year, but I want to take a Beetle,
But yeah,
an old Beetle, and make it electric because electric has like not because it's like good for the planet, but because it has really fast acceleration.
But literally, I would settle for any old car.
Mhm.
I love all old cars.
So you all are into the classics because you already want to see yourself as a boomer. Where is this insecurity and self-projection coming from? Please tell your story.
Oh no, we're just total hippies.
I'm a hippie.
Wow.
Fuck you are.
It appears I already have my LGBT guests on here. That's crazy.
Oh hell no.
I hate the gays. They should all burn.
Mhm.
Oh god. Maybe don't link your YouTube after that one.
We do a little trolling.
They do a little trolling.
And a little burning.
Remember, everyone,
apparently. The main
Everything I
class
say is a
of-
joke in here.
Everything I say is a joke. God's not real. The devil's in control. Worship
I
Satan.
live in Argyle, Texas. My address is 2120.
21.
Can you do something for me, my G? Would you consider talking to the ops, perhaps?
Now, what am I going to do after college? Well, first let's talk about what I want to do for college, actually. So, the community college, I'm going to go through an entire year of calculus, because I'm going to learn pre-calculus next year for my senior year. And then, after that, I don't even know. What's after calculus? Calculus 2? Probably. And that's math. And so then for English, what would it be? English 5 and then English 6? That's crazy. But really, what I want to get my degree... Okay, what do you want to say?
I already speak English.
Holy shit, Parker! Like, just calm down
Oh.
for a second. Let him speak.
So,
I hate school. I'm gonna blow mine up.
what I want to get my degree in once I get my bachelor's is a psychology degree, because that's what my mom got, and she doesn't use it for work at all. She doesn't use it for anything like that, my boy. Okay? She uses her psychology skills to manipulate people, okay? And I want to get a psychology degree so I can manipulate people and learn how to get in the mind of someone that is so autistic I can easily manipulate them into doing what I want them to do.
Oh, so you're a Twitter user.
Yes,
So you wanna
I want to be a professional Twitter user and become famous off of it, and then they can all go to my YouTube, my 2 YouTubes, and then I get super famous, and then I'll make so much money that I have more money than both of my parents combined, and more money than my brothers.
Yeah.
And then I'll be the most successful person in the family. That is the plan. That is the dream. That is not the plan. That's the dream. Okay?
The kind of girl this man's described. He wants his own Sloan.
I want Dr. Sloan from Fortnite.
Yep, that's what we're talking about. All right, Parker, would you like to explain
There you
your
go.
plan for the future, or may I go first?
Dr. Sean.
I'm gonna, like- I'm gonna grow up and do whatever I want.
I fuck bitches, I drink, I skate, I'm basically the shit.
I do drugs because drugs are for cool kids. Remember, everything is said here is joke.
Join my Cool Kids Club. We have clan cookouts sometimes.
So you take perkies, you take cocaine, you smoke crack, you smoke weed sometimes, whatever you can get your hands on.
That kills you.
You're-
I
you're-
don't sell crack.
Yeah, you're a successful businessman on Wall Street. You're the wolf. They call me the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Johnny Depp, and I'm also gonna be Patrick
That is not
Bateman.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, they call
I'm
me.
gonna be Patrick Bateman.
Dude, they call me Johnny. They call me Wolfman. They call me Patrick. You know my name.
And that
probably call me-
supermodel sucking me off in the car.
They call me.
That's the daughter of Donald J. Trump.
But biggest, I'm known as Big Tony. Don't ask, but I'm called Big Tony.
In New York, I'm no. Fuck, that's a British.
I'm
one.
in New York.
Hey,
I'm
in New
walking
York,
to
I'm
Hey, New York, yeah.
In New
Yeah,
York,
mamma
I'm
mia.
big
I cooked a
bass
pizza.
bro.
I'm walking here. Forget about
I'm in
it.
the mood, man. You're breaking my heart.
Hey man, you know.
You shouldn't have messed with the mob, Johnny.
Look at your mama. You're breaking your mama's heart.
Mamma
I'm
mia.
sorry.
Why you dating this prick, huh?
Look at your mama. You're breaking her heart. Mama, I'm sorry. Grazie.
No more spaghetti for you tonight, buddy.
No more
No more
spaghetti.
spaghetti for you, Louie.
So what am I gonna do after college? What's the plan? Because I'm not gonna get a job that requires my psychology degree. The whole reason why I'm getting the degree for 4 years in the first place is so I can have the bragging rights after college. And there are jobs that will only take you if you have some degree of some sort. And so it doesn't matter what kind of degree I get, because I don't know what kind of job I wanted. But I went to a job fair recently, and there was one booth I went to that talked about animal control, and I thought that was really interesting. So that's a job I'm probably interested in for the short term. Before, during, or after college, I have no idea. But then after college, I'll see where it goes. I don't know what kind of college job I want that requires a degree, but my job that I'm set on right now is animal control. I think that would be really interesting. I'll save cats out of trees. When there's a bat squirming on the ground, I can pick it up
thought
with
that
my
was
gloves and then
firefighters.
it'll fly out of my hands. If there's a dog being domestically abused, then I can come and repossess that dog and then punch the owner in the face for being a retard.
You should train a bunch of armies, like an army of squirrels, and then have them attack homeless people.
Perhaps. If there's a squirrel caught in the gutter, just like the itsy bitsy spider going up the water spout, then I take that squirrel and I put it into a tree like a normal animal.
In my ass.
And you take
Said
that
the homeless
spider
man.
and you make
Oh
it
yeah,
all
there was this
all
one
around.
time a few years ago, there was a ringtail cat, which isn't an actual cat, it's like a mixture of a squirrel and like a fox looking thing. I'll get a image, but there was a ringtail cat in our attic, and we called animal control to set up a trap for it to go in, and it had like food in it,
Gassed
so
the
it went in it. Yeah, and then we gassed the attic, and then we called the guy over as the thing was trapped in there, and then he came and picked
Dude
it up
really
and
likes
released it in the wild.
Dude really likes Hitler.
Oh, these dudes are so goofy.
You're talking about gassing animals, my man.
Yeah, sure.
No, yeah, my plan for the.
Oh, I just sent it twice. Okay, some of those are literally lemurs, but for the most part, those are ringtail cats.
You should train them to attack homeless people.
You should train the girls to tear homeless peoples into pieces.
You see, ringtail
like
cats are
rubberized.
actually pretty tough, apparently. So, like, they told us when we take this thing out of the attic in the cage, do not let the
So
cats
wait,
go near
so
it because they will try to fight the thing, but they
So
will not
wait.
win.
So, in other words, the pussy tight.
I guess.
Okay. So the pussy is tight. Okay.
So if I was in animal control, I'd be taking these things out of your attic because they're too tough for you to catch yourselves. So I have to be I have to do my professional best. And how would I be valuable to the Animal Control Association in my town? I am average sized, while all of these other dudes are morbidly obese.
We know.
Bro
Mm-hmm.
has average. Nobody likes average.
Guys, I'm morbidly a beast.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm the one that will be able to go into the sewage gutters and save all of an entire litter of kittens that fell in. Or like a whole thingy of like chickens. There was this one time the dude that was talking about the animal control stuff at the job fair booth, he was saying he got to save a bunch of like geese that were running in the road that escaped from someone's barn.
Yeah, you should get geese to attack homeless. Just like bring a van of them and just like
Dude,
put
what
them
is
on
your
the
obsession with animals killing homeless people? What the fuck?
Homeless people are the scum of the world. Do you know what they did all day before they stopped being able to pay rent and then got homeless?
They do drugs.
Exactly.
Or
They
they were,
they
like,
they
retired
serve
or
nothing
whatever.
to society.
Okay,
Bro think he
so-
Walter White.
Bro thinks he's Patrick Bateman for sure.
Oh, your mom's addicted to meth? Is that a Breaking Bad reference?
Okay.
Paul Allen.
I'm gonna get into my plan for the future if you are done, Teeks. If not, you may continue.
So what am I gonna do once I retire?
Your mom.
Die.
Yeah. Play bloody video games on the PS8 all day
Play video games on the PS8.
and then die. I have no idea what I would do for retirement, but that's pretty much my situation with jobs. And one more thing I want to explain here. I might do this for maybe up to 5 minutes. I have no idea. But the whole reason why I wanted to do this episode is to talk about my mindset going into adulthood. Now, if you know me IRL, you will know that I am very mature for my age. At least that's what I think in my head. Okay? My brain is developed so early and so quickly that I'm practically 24 right now. Just another year of brain development and I will be completely developed. Okay?
Just another year of brain development.
And so I have so much maturity and I have so much testosterone that you are all basically women to me. And so people find it odd that I fornicate with men, but what they failed to comprehend is that I'm just a beast of testosterone. And so men are basically women to me.
Bro's like Morbia from the Ghost Rider, and he just sucks up the bestiality out of the other men.
You've watched too much Patrick Bateman TikTok, buddy. That's enough for tonight.
Hey there, buddy. You've watched enough. Hey, Paul. Try getting rid of
Bedtime's
this
at 9. It's
now.
already packed.
Now,
I would like to
my goal is to be as successful as I possibly can.
Wait, did you say successful or sexual?
To be as successful and schmexual as I possibly can.
I'm already.
Literally me, oh my gosh. Literally Elijah.
And be as independent and not rely on other people, because my middle brother, he is so bad at managing his money that sometimes he isn't able to pay rent, and so he has to get our mother to pay it for him because she's like 10 times more rich than him, or maybe 100 times more rich because she's very rich right now.
He's almost on his big win.
And so so that he's in debt and has something to pay my mother back with, he has to give her a firearm. And he's given her like 2 or 3 guns so far. And he has not been able to pay her back because he's poor. And he has like 2 jobs and his girlfriend isn't working right now. She quit Sonic like a few months ago and she hasn't had a job since.
Dude's just giving his mom AK-47s and Glocks.
Incorrect. He was giving her
Hand pistols.
probably Glocks. Maybe they were Glocks.
God.
He doesn't even have one in his Ferrari anymore.
Damn, you're telling me we have another white hood rapper coming up out of your neighborhood, Teeks?
Okay, he is white. We are 100% white, but he is the most tan person in our family. My oldest brother, he's my half-brother from another father who's half Samoan, and he's literally brown, but then my middle brother is more tan than him because he tanned in the sun so much.
Dude's 80 proof cracker.
Mm-hmm.
May I explain my
What was
plan
it
for the
again?
future?
No, I'm almost done.
Okay, keep going. I'm interested. I'm just juggling, listening.
Okay, I want to be independent. I want to be successful. I need money. Marriage. Let's talk about wifey. Okay, so
Wifey.
I am very intrigued about having a family. What do you think of that? Exactly, you don't think.
Me, Khalifa.
Now my first plan of marriage was to become famous, move to LA, even though LA is a dookie hole, okay? But I'll have a bunch of security guards, so it's fine. Meet up with Belly Eyelash, date Belly Eyelash, and then marry Belly Eyelash, and then boom. And then divorce Belly Eyelash 2 years later, and then boom. And then I meet up with Mia Khalifa, repeat the process.
Oh yeah, he's got the future, bro.
And then marry Caitlyn Jenner. Do you know who Caitlyn Jenner is?
Just gaslight Billie Eilish so she thinks she was the problem and go back to her whenever you feel like it.
If Belly Eyelash dated me, then her music would turn into fear, rejection.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Yeah,
everywhere.
sure. Okay, let's go with that. Patrick Bateman theme song music. Yeah, she would make songs about how Sigma males are overtly obsessive and
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay, if Billie Eilish dated me, she'd make songs about how she was scared of me beating her.
Or she'd make songs about you having GERD.
Because
Having a
I am
bird?
the alpha.
Wow.
Oh yeah, well I'm Jesus because I'm the Omega.
I'm the alpha. I assert my
I am the
dominance on all the women below me.
Look at my hairline. All right.
Alright, thanks.
No. Okay, so who realistically would I want to marry? Because that was my dream. My celebrity crush is Belly Eyelash, and if I was rich and famous, I would frick her. Okay, but realistically, what is the plan? My plan is to marry a Mormon, because if I married someone that wasn't of faith, it would be just a dumpster
Mormon!
fire.
Okay.
And so I am talking to this one Mormon chick, and when I talk about her with the boys at lunch at school, I refer to her as my wife, okay? And we've known each other for a year and a half. And she is talking to this other dude with a bigger beard than me, is taller than me, is older than
must
me,
kill him.
and he's about to graduate. So once he's gone, we might never see him again, because maybe he'll go on a Mormon mission, or he'll go to college immediately, okay? And so she's a sophomore and I'm a junior, and he's a senior, and so he's probably like already an adult. So if I have no proof to confirm whether or not they're dating, because they're probably not. They're probably just really good friends, which he has diabolical riz regardless, because he has a bigger
You guys
beard
can
than
be
me,
tunnel
he's
buddies.
taller than me, and he's older than me. Anyway, so
guys
when
can be
he's
tunnel
gone, we're
buddies.
gonna continue this Rizzoli factor, and this Rizzoli phase with her, and it'll be epic. And she has like urine problems. She has like urine digestive issues, and so then we're gonna have this we're gonna be married for 2 months, and then it'll be a problem, and then boom, I get to meet someone else, because Mormons, they get married really, really fast.
Dude's outing his dream girl on his podcast. Does she
Imagine-
watch your podcast?
No, I am
Imagine
never
she-
gonna show her
she
my
sees
tuba
this.
da you.
It's okay, I'll do it for you.
What about your friends? What if they show it to her?
What if my liberal friends find out about my YouTube?
I hate
Oh,
liberals.
they don't know about it?
Okay, the LGBT that's coming on my podcast, whenever they're like ready, they're not right now. They like saw I was promoting some of my wholesome content in there, and so then they kind of stalked the main YouTube channel, and they found out I was based in Red Pilled, and they're like, bruh,
That's not cool.
I still love you though. We can all respect each other's political opinions, and we don't have to be enemies about it. And I'm like, oh,
It's all a meme.
that
It's
is
all a sleep
an LGBT W, isn't it? So there
Yeah.
you go.
As long as they can like realize it's just a joke. Like I hate everyone.
It's
equally,
not.
it's okay.
Okay, yeah. It's a joke.
You're not special, dude. I hate you all. Like I hate white males.
Hail
I don't hate trans women because they're trans. I hate them because they're women.
women. Exactly. I
That's
said
what
that.
I'm saying.
That's what
No,
I'm talking about.
I don't accept them because they can't accept themselves.
Not Teagues. If I had a catchphrase board, like if I was a soundboard, bro, that would be on my soundboard. I say
That's
that
what
all-
I'm
That's my soundboard.
talking
Bro
about.
think he's Stephen
Oh
Hawking.
my gosh.
All right, guys. Teagues, are you done explaining your plan for the future?
I'm not racist because
I
hate
guess
black. I'm
so.
racist because I
If this
wanna
was
be.
a solo podcast, I would just speak for a whole hour about everything, but I think I've said enough. It's been 30 minutes, so go
Well,
ahead.
Dude, the solo podcast would be boring though. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
this whole the Professor's Lab podcast was supposed to be a solo podcast for the most part and have occasional like duo guests,
Yes.
but like
Okay. To
It
be
gets
fair,
boring.
Like-
You run
if
out of
only one
material.
us- Teagues, to be fair, if only one of us was here, I feel like this would be like not as chaotic as it kind of is right now. You know,
Well, it's
less.
because like me and Elijah, we play off each other. We
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. We're like, think of like okay, think of a human, but with like a toe fungus. The
We're the
fungus
con-
relies
we're-
on the human.
We're the cotton
Now-
to the black man.
Parker is the toe fungus, and I am the human trying to pick him off of me.
mhm.
Okay, sure, Elijah. We both know you, the real you.
No. Okay.
What is
I like
well
to
what
think
is the
of
real
Parker-
you as an adult?
I like to think of me and Parker as the Venom symbiote. They live with each other.
Do
They're
it, do it.
connected. One of
Fuck
them
the
is
wound and then stab her and fuck the wound.
yes, they're both a little crazy. One of them chills out a little more than the other, and the other one's just a little bit more crazy.
Well,
But
it's because
together, they make a
it's because
great.
I just don't care about school anymore, and like
Oh, I
just
don't either, Parker. But you know, there's some people I don't want to fuck up.
okay, but I don't care.
Neither do I. There's only a few people I care about. Anyways, my plan for the future, big boys.
Okay, but everyone I care about. I wanna be able
Let
to
the
fuck
man cook.
All right, let me cook my mess, aka. All right, guys, I've got two plans for the future. I shall go over them both in distinct, long detail. Sit ready.
I hate Nick.
Sit back, get your spaghetti straps on, and leg down. All right, boys. Here's how we're gonna do it. As soon as I turn 18, I'm out of this house. I don't care if I have enough money to move. I will live on the streets for a little bit if I have to. I'll street perform. I play guitar. Matter of fact, I'm juggling right now as I'm talking because
You could juggle and play guitar.
I've been juggling all day.
You should juggle and play guitar at the same time, dude. It'd be epic.
Yeah, I'm quite literally. You might hear the balls hitting my hand. I'm juggling as I'm talking. But shut the fuck up, Parker.
I hear the balls hitting my hand. That's funny, Elijah. That's
Landing in my mouth like you, big boy. Anyways,
you might hear the balls hitting my mouth.
so when I turn 18, I plan to take my deceased father's inheritance as soon as I can. And here's how I'm either gonna do it. I'm either gonna buy myself a house later in the future, or I'm going to take it and do what my mom suggested. Here's not what she suggested, but here's what I'm gonna do. I know there's enough. I can buy my dream car, the VW bus. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go around the world. I'm gonna live in the car. I might not even get the VW. I might get a bigger bus. I'm gonna bring as many of my friends who want to go. Random people too.
I've already signed off on this plan.
Yeah, Parker doesn't want to go.
What do you mean, dude? I literally said I want to go with you.
Yeah, Parker
You
wants to go with me.
stupid neighbor, bro.
Parker
You
wants to go
stupid
with me.
neighbor.
I've already signed off, and this is, in fact, my future plan. I am doing this. I'm going to go around the world my whole life. I'm just going to go adventure. I'm going to go places. I'm going to live life.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kill. I can't say that word on YouTube. I will get demonetized. And you'll be very angry at
again,
me.
Parker, this is why you should not leak your YouTube account to this. Anyways,
No, I'll
you're
leak my
gonna-
address. I'll leak my address. I
Parker,
live at.
you're gonna get all the trans people showing up at your doors with like
I don't
their
care. I
fucking
will kill
neon
them
pink
all.
Hello Kitty Glocks.
It'll
Okay.
be like Doom, and they'll be the demons.
God, this is like vampire, motherfucker.
It'll be fucking Plants vs Zombies. Get it? Get it? Because trans people are mindless.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyways,
Remember, everyone, this is a joke. This is all a joke. This is just it's
I'm all of a
it's for
sod.
people
I'm
to
the
laugh
man.
at it. If you're not
I'm-
laughing, you can feel free to click off.
Feel free to click off while I pull my
Like, I'm
Anyway,
sorry,
yes.
but yes, we are complete. But like this is just a character.
You can kind of tell me and Parker do in fact feed off of each other from how we're talking.
We do. We definitely do. We
You can
definitely
sit here. You can sit here and hear us just cutting into each other's shit. I'm juggling
Yeah.
now. I have not dropped the balls yet. I'm still going. But anyways, yes, I'm gonna get a van or like a giant bus. I'm gonna take it around the world. If I get a bus, I want to get an old bus with one of those door handles where you have to like stick out, grab the stick, and pull it towards you.
That's what she said.
Teagues, you know what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh.
Shut the fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want one of those doors that you have to pull to open. If you want like an older bus, you know, like we have one like it. My mom wants to get rid of it, and it makes me mad because I really want it when we grow up. But
Get
she
on your
wants-
knees and suck on my nuts, boy. Get ready.
But anyways, yeah, I want to go adventure the world, and I want to bring as many people along as who would love to join. You know, as far as relationship in the future, there is two people I would be more than happy to, you know, like engage relationship with, but
Like, you mean like
I'm-
sexually, like married, or like what?
nah, just like, you know, start out, see where it goes from there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like a foolhardy relationship, not just marry me right away, right now. Not
Oh
like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about like normal marriage, not like divorced parents' marriage.
Not like wife beater marriage, Parker.
Yeah, not like my dad, bro. Literally.
Well, at least you're not like my dad. He's the. But anyways,
We
yeah,
both
that's
gotta.
one of my. There are some people I would, you know, recommend going out with, but that's not going to happen. So here's my second plan for the future.
That's not going to
Okay.
happen.
I have two more
You're
plans
good.
for the future I would like to relay, but these other two are shorter than the rest.
The fuck,
The
I'm
very
dead.
last- Okay, my next idea is I go right now or anytime before I turn 18. I sit on the train with all of my prized possessions and I just ride away from my family and leave forever because why not? And I go live a life off the land, you know. This is actually another thing I'm considering after I'm done driving around the world in my bus. I'm gonna get myself like a house somewhere, not like a house. Like I'm going to live in like a shack and it's gonna be all nature provided. I'm gonna grow my own vegetables. I'm gonna have a water reproduction system. I'm not gonna have to pay for any fucking electrical bills, land bills, because I'm gonna live somewhere where that
We're
shit's
gonna-
not required.
We're gonna use river water, and we're gonna do it like the founding. Like, this is gonna sound stupid, but like the founding fathers before us. This is gonna sound like liberal crap, but like.
Yeah, this is gonna sound so fucking stupid, but I'm going to build my own water filtration device. I already know how. I've done it in my yard before. It has fully worked. I know how to do it. I know how to make my own like houses in the ground just with shit around you. I've done it in my yard. It pissed my mom off for me digging a 15-foot hole in the ground, you know, to build myself an underground fucking house. And like she stopped me after I finished and I had to fill the hole back in. It took a while. It was not fun. But you know, and just live off everything I can off the land, not have to pay for any shit, hang out with people, just live my life, you know, to full extent, have fun, go party, do whatever I want, but responsibly, you know, not pissing people off, not being a fucking racist like my uncle, and stuff like that.
Literally me. Sorry.
And then my second plan, I'm gonna get a shopping cart, be a homeless person, and make my own LSD.
The two
All right,
choices
well.
in life.
Those are my three choices of life. And those are all my three choices. I mean that to the full extent. Yeah, one of those three is going to happen. I'm not fail safing for any other future. I know what I want. Better not fuck it up, you know.
So you want to be homeless?
I would love to be homeless if it meant I have a shopping cart with my own, like, you know, little lab in it. Matter of
How are you
fact,
gonna fit that
I
in a
follow a
lab?
guy. I follow a guy on social media who's homeless, and he has his own LSD lab and a shopping cart that he like pushes around. He's homeless.
No way.
Yeah, he names his mattresses. He has one named Gerda, and it's got like a giant piss stain on it. It's
Professor
weird.
T,
He's a
what's
weird
this?
ass dude.
Plants versus
What?
neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And then I would also like
I have
love
one
to be like a
that
show.
it's neighbor run. It's neighbor run.
I wouldn't mind being like a show performer, like somebody who like does tricks, because I can do shit. Like right now, I'm still juggling. I have not dropped the ball yet. I don't know how. It's kind of making my arms tired. I really want to stop, but I'm not gonna stop till I drop anything.
Here's my best like string of like posts.
Oh God!
This is just
I dropped the ball.
This is a paste chain that you have to read from the beginning.
Oh, I'm also gonna go to like a Grateful Dead concert this summer.
My
I'm
mic is
gonna-
muted. It's okay, Katoro. I'm no longer transphobic. Just kidding. I'm even more transphobic. Oh, well, it looks like it may be beyond transphobic. Frick it. I'm even more transphobic than Katoro. I've done it. I've reached ultra transphobic. I don't know how to do a Japanese accent.
I hate the
I
nick.
would have done it now. I've reached ultra transphobia.
That's Korean.
Same thing.
Guys,
They all look the same.
But
I'm
Japan
gripping
thinks
this
that
fucking photo, guys. I
Korea
got the
are just a
full-ass
bunch of
Ninjago fit.
dogs. Don't you know?
Look
Don't
at
you know
that
they're all
drip.
scientists?
Drip.
None of them can
Oh.
thwart them.
Hey Julie, how you got that drip, drip, drip?
Hey, Julie. No, you got that. Drip, 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 drip. Yeah.
Okay, Parker Schnabel from Gold Rush, Adulthood. Do you know that guy? Hold on.
My cat looks so silly. Oh my
Parker
god.
Schnabel.
Oh my god, dude.
Top 10 reasons you should shoot yourself. Number 1, I said so. Number 2, it'd be awesome.
Parker Schnabel, Adulthood.
Is he like
Yeah.
grabbing
Yeah, I know
shit?
that guy. Damn, that's some nice fried chicken. Get knock out here.
Guys, this is my cat. She just got her hair cut. She's usually really fluffy, and now she looks all funny.
That's your video?
Were you streaming on a fucking potato?
Yeah. She looks so silly.
Why would
guys.
you do that?
She gets really hot. And she doesn't like it.
Wait, is that actually your
Well,
cat, Parker?
Seath and cope, don't go outside. Get better air
She
conditioning.
looks like a fucking potato, guys.
Parker, is that actually your cat?
Yeah, that's my cat, dude. She's awesome.
What the fuck is wrong
Adulthood
with your
now,
cat?
quick! It's 40
That's-
minutes.
Parker, that's not a fucking cat. That's
Quickly.
That
That's
thing
a
looks like fried-
gremlin.
That thing looks like a fucking fried potato. Bro, I want to
Quickly!
snatch that cat up by the tail and deep fry it. Holy fuck. It looks like half the degutting job is done for me. I could eat that cat so quickly, bro. I'd be munching on that.
Pussy.
Adulthood.
I'm gonna post all my really racist stuff.
They cannot
yeah.
hear me. I swear they cannot hear me.
Sorry, Teeks. I was just ignoring you for a minute.
Ugh.
Anyways, yeah. Or adulthood. I take all my inheritance, spend on drugs, and kill myself in a ditch somewhere with a bottle of Jack.
This is the average Gen Z. Amazing. Who would have thought? Parker Schnabel. What the heck? Parker Schnabel.
I'm really
Alright.
angry.
Parker, are you gonna say anything for your future that's like
Mm.
actually, or are you just like here?
I'm here.
Okay.
No
gonna post a bunch
future
of
then. No
sweet
future
memes.
for the Schnabels.
No future for the Parker, but those
Well,
are
no shit, dude. You really thought I had a future?
those are my actual ideas for the future. I'm gonna
Hey,
do one of
Teeks,
those.
don't post this,
worry.
but this meme is funny. I want you to see it. Don't like show your screen to like the people on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Venus.
It's flopping. It's like it's flying in the wind, dude.
How the fuck? You have to have a license to skydive naked.
you
Why does it matter?
A poor country
don't
of like
know.
little children you fall on.
You like land near a school.
Oh my god, a girl just sent me hearts.
The fuck? I thought you said no.
Oh, the chick I was talking about that I'm gonna get married to. So we did this. We decided to do this thing where we like randomly give each other something, just random out of nowhere. And so she's like, okay, I want you to get me 5.5 bags of gummy bears. And I'm like, I ate. And then I'm like, all right, so for you to give me, I want 4.5 Australian crunchy bars, which is like honeycomb dipped in chocolate, and it's Australian.
Hands. Those actually sound fire to eat.
Yeah. And so it's her birthday on the 27th this month. And so
They're like 20 pounds of gummies.
yeah, so I think next week when we see each other at church, if she's there and she's not like peeing herself in bed or something, I'm gonna get her all the gummy bears. I want to do it this Sunday, but it's not gonna be her birthday yet. I want it to be like a little bit after her birthday, to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta be someone special. You know, you don't want to be the nerd who gives it to her on her birthday. Come on.
Exactly.
I modded my 2DS.
Because we go to a
See,
different
bro.
school, so I can't just do it outside of church.
Yeah, the thing is, Tease, everybody gives her stuff on her birthday. But what if she's all, I thought you forgot about my birthday.
Oh, yeah, good point.
What if she?
I say on the day of her birthday, you message her, okay, and be like, happy birthday, girl. Some shit. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great birthday.
Send her like,
And then like be like,
send her the
I don't
meme.
know.
I'm stroking my dick right now. I got lotion on my dick right now.
Oh God! Just send her, like ask her. In the
Hang
car.
on. I have a question. If you're like Christian or something and you're married, could you send your
Christian.
wife a message like that?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm Christian.
Are you sure?
So I can. Yes, you can.
Who the fuck cares? God would laugh.
Holy shit, dude! I go to a church, and the people at my church, they do parties, but they smoke weed. They smoke weed and drink. Like it's a Christian church.
Amazing.
God made the plant, so like it's good.
Okay, what were you saying before?
Me?
Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
just like message her at least on her birthday. Don't like not be like, hey, hope you have a great birthday, some shit like that, and then be like, I got you something. I'll give it to you when I see you next. And it's just keep her guessing on what it is.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell her what it is. Be like, hey, I got you a surprise for your birthday. I'll give it to you when I see you.
Then fuck her in the ass. Bam.
Yeah.
Riz.
Or we
And
can
then
meet
get
up.
your bondage tape.
We can meet up at the park. Or okay. No. Another thing. So tomorrow there's gonna be a pool party at someone's house of whoever has a pool
No.
with the youth of the church. She's probably not even gonna be there. But let's say she's probably gonna be there because it's very likely that she is.
Let's hope these kiddos wear appropriate bathing suits.
I know. Okay, I've been to Mormon pool parties, but only with dudes. This is gonna be with teenage women that are like my age.
Disgusting. I hate women.
God, dude, I want to beat them when I see them. They make me so mad.
And I go to 0-hour seminary with these people. It's a morning Bible study every morning before school. So it's basically
you guys,
a
like,
0 hour.
mourn the death of Jesus.
Yeah, it's to shove Jesus down our throats so we don't worship just once a
Get
day.
over it. He died like a million years ago.
But we love Jesus.
Okay, kids. This is where me and you are different, okay? Because on Sunday, I stay home and I go do shit. But on your Sunday, you go to church to get on your knees for a man, okay?
Do you not go to church?
Not anymore. I haven't been to church in 4 years. Now,
Bitch, God is
But yet you
already.
still identify as Christian.
yes, I still am Christian. I just don't go to church. You don't have to go to church to be accepted into heaven. And I just don't like Mormons.
At this rate, you kind of have to.
You don't have
Look
to go to
at you.
church.
Just look at
have
yourself.
You don't
No, I
have
just have to
go
like
church.
confess to my sins before I die.
Yeah, no, you don't have to go to church. It's said that you should go to church in the Bible, but you
You
don't
must
have
serve
to.
the Lord in some capacity. That's the whole point.
Yes,
You need to do
no,
something.
no,
You can't just
no,
say that you love him
no.
and then it's all good.
No. The whole thing, you don't have to serve him in some way. You just have to, you just have to admit,
You know, hey, I know you're real. Like, you don't have to live a fucking whole ass god life the whole time. You don't have to go out to Cambodia and build playgrounds for the Christian kids because they don't have anywhere to play. You don't have to go to Africa and give out condoms to the gay people. You don't have to go to fucking Timbuktu and build playgrounds for kids. You don't have to go knocking on doors and be a missionary. But you know
And
what?
Don't molest kids. That's
As long as
That
you
was-
go,
okay, that's another
as long
thing.
as you
Mission,
fucking-
going on a
as-
mission. You know what I'm saying? That's something I really don't want to do, and that's something like everyone I know is gonna do once they graduate high school, and then they're gonna come back a year later and then go to college. Oh my gosh, a mission would be the hardest thing I would ever have to do because do you know how long we're gone on missions? Yes.
like a year.
Yes,
like
6
Call of
to
Duty missions,
18
but
months.
not fun.
Yeah, I know, because I've gone to a Mormon church before. Half of my family is Mormon, the other half is Christian. I just don't
Wow.
like the Mormons because my cousin is a Mormon, and Parker knows why I hate my cousin.
Yeah, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. All the people in my bloody church, they're nothing like me. I identify as bloody Mormon, but not that I'm not one of those people, okay? I'm not cringe and uncultured, you know. It's very hard
Please
for me to
don't fuck
connect with these
kids.
people because usually when I talk to people at school, I'm able to talk about degenerate stuff and they understand what I'm saying and they feel me and we can talk about shooting
But you go to a
things and
church, you say some shit like, listen to the LGB fat, and they're all like, oh, shunned. You know, they all hate you.
repeat that.
It's kind
I
of
say
ironic
what?
how Christians are like the least forgiving of like the people.
Yeah, I say you go to a church, Teagues, and you say, like, listen about all the LGBTQ, you know, and stuff like that, and they're all like,
Oh, so I criticize the LGBTs and then they would be mad about that?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we talk about the
And
LGBTs sometimes.
it wouldn't be mad that they'd be more. Do they believe in like you can be LGBT?
Okay, they believe you can be a Homo sapien. You can be attracted to your own gender. You just can't act on it. You can't have a boyfriend or a GF. So my oldest brother, he was
Okay,
excommunicated
okay.
because he was ordering a frick boy off of Craigslist. So he was not allowed back in the church.
Okay. So
And there's like there's this lesbian chick at my church. And her whole family's messed up, so I can see why she's gone this deep. But she has a girlfriend and she goes to my school and they like kiss and snuggle. They're like hard lesbians, all right? And if the bishop finds out about all that, she would probably be excommunicated.
Which one's the mean lesbian?
Who, me?
No, which one's the mean lesbian of the group?
The mean? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. One of them has long hair, and then the chick that goes to my church has like short curly hair. She looks like she has a perm. She looks like an e-boy, but she's a chick.
oh hell no. Sorry, Teeks. That just does not.
The mean
sound
one
right.
is probably the one with the long hair, to be honest. I don't know
Okay,
her
so
though.
You know what's
Now,
the worst
here's-
kind of white people?
Lesbians.
Okay, one.
No, the ones that think it's good. That it's a good idea to have dreads.
I guess.
No,
But how
Parker,
about trans people? What do we think about trans people? So you're rejecting.
Please don't.
You're
change your body
partially-
to, like.
Huh?
Don't change your
Parker,
body. Don't play God.
I've considered. I might get dreads, dude.
Hmm.
Why would you do that to me?
So you're
Dude.
partially rejecting the gift of life by not accepting the gender you were born as, because the whole ideology with transness is that you're born in the wrong body.
But Teeks,
But
Teeks,
Allah has made you perfectly. What you are is perfect. You are meant to be in the body you're in, because that's how your spirit works. Okay?
I feel like
Okay.
it's. I feel like
but
it's.
Teeks, I
it's
swear,
problems.
Teeks, the girls who are boys but only date girls are just like trans. No.
Okay, but
gay.
it's not gay to fuck a trans bitch.
No, I don't. Okay, look. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the LGBT. I just hate the stupid shit. Like, dude.
Oh
if
yeah,
you're-
the community. The community.
The community
sucks.
after 2019 is just toxic.
Not the
Yeah.
community, just the fucking stupid ass genders. We don't need this many. They're
We
okay.
don't
Look,
need the map.
Oh, yeah.
Maps are
Gay
legitimate
people are
pedophiles.
fine, because my brother's gay, my oldest one. But then, trans people, I think it is one of the worst rabbit holes you can go down as a person
no,
in our
look,
today's
let me-
society.
If you are a map or a zoophile, you should kill yourself.
Those are the worst ones, though. Yeah.
let me explain where I look at it. I feel like the only LGBT things we should have, and don't get me wrong, okay, this is gonna sound horrible, should be gay or bi, because you don't need to be a girl identifying as a boy who is a girl and only dates girls. That's not being another thing. That's just being gay.
Yeah. Do you think pansexual is a thing?
No,
Exactly.
I don't think anyone should be attracted to
further.
fans.
Okay.
it is and it is.
Pansexual just further kind of promotes the fact that there's multiple or more than two genders. Pansexual
attracted
is
to
a
every gender,
fetish.
right?
It means you're attracted to literally anything of anyone. Okay.
No.
There's a difference between having a schmexuality and a fetish. You like chicks with big pee-pee. You like dudes with tiny vagini. Okay, you have a fetish. You have a
Yeah,
fetish
that's
for
called a
trans
fetish.
people. It's not a schmexuality.
There's a boy at our school who likes those are called futas. They're the girls with dicks.
Oh, fudas, yeah.
We don't need to explain it.
Yeah, there's an Asian kid at our school who actually likes that stuff.
What the fuck?
Of course.
Really?
Yep. He
Because
goes
of
to our
course
school.
there is.
He's in my grade. He goes to our school. He tried to show me pictures of that shit and be like, "Look at it, it's so cool." No, I'm like,
Holy
"No,
shit,
it's
dude.
not." I'm like, "No, it's not. You're just gay." He's like, "How is it gay? It's a woman." I'm like, "It's got a dick, buddy. That's just gay." He's like, "No, it's a woman." I'm like, "Just because it
But I
identifies
can
as
see-
one doesn't
but I can
it
see,
is
like-
one." But I can see the implants, dude. Yeah,
You can
and
see
But I
the
can see the
implants.
woman getting railed by the man, but I also get more woman on my screen.
I also
it's
get
not
more
weird.
women, but double man.
It's not weird. No. None.
Parker,
If you're
I
gonna
don't
be a
know.
degenerate, shut up. Like, don't openly admit to it. you
Exactly.
idiot.
The people that always come out as pan, I'm like in my head, the first thing I think
You're
of,
never, ever gonna
you're
get a bitch,
you're
ever.
admitting that you're a degenerate. Then you're admitting that you have a trans fetish.
hey Parker.
It's the same thing. It's not a schmexuality.
Yeah. Sorry, this is a little bit off topic. Hey Parker, that Mega Zippo I found, it has no lighter area to light it.
Oh.
Like it has no switch on it. I'm looking at it and there's not even a place for it on the lighter.
Yeah. Weird.
I'll have to look up how to use it.
Well, I'm stroking my dick right now. I got lotion on my dick
You got
right
some
now.
lotion on it? Yeah. I like it with lotion.
So our plan for adulthood is to
No,
never
dude,
be
like,
trans.
Men and women, though, they're made to be together.
You can't have a plane with two left wings. You have to have one on the left and the one on the right. It doesn't work. You can't have two of the same thing.
Same with chromosomes. Just don't be born with extra.
Yeah. Like you, Elijah. You're my special little guy. No.
No homo. We got socks on.
Yeah.
I swear.
I
Dude,
look like
Sam
Chris
wants
from
to-
Mr. Beast.
Parker, I hate how Sam wants to buy the only DS that's worth actual money.
Just sell him a different one, dude.
I know
Sam wants
the
different
blue
one, dude.
He wants the blue one, but that one's literally in a different language, and it was sold for a short amount of time. If you can find one anywhere online, they're going for $500 because they are actual they were
Bruh.
actual. I've
Okay,
looked
can
it
we
up.
wrap this up?
Yeah, we can. Sorry, I just got a little bit off topic.
Are we
'cause
are we wrapping up the podcast?
Yep.
Like what?
And then y'all
Yeah,
could talk
Sam-
about alright, I'm gonna stream Dead Island 2 right after this.
All right.
If it isn't all laggy and stuff, so alright, any last words?
Kill yourself, everyone.
Don't smoke
Everyone,
meth.
right
It's
now.
bad, and
If you're a map or if you're a pedophile or you like animals, kill yourselves.
let me explain one
Now.
thing, and that will be: you are loved to an extent you shall never understand. I guarantee it. Even if you feel like you aren't, you probably are, unless you're a
Like
pedophile.
you, Elijah.
Unless you're a pedophile, zoophile, homophobic, racist, black. Not black. I mean like a black hater.
If you are
Shut
black,
up.
someone
Shut
likes you.
up. Black people are loved. BLDM. Yeah.
Alright.
One thing I want to say:
Okay.
gender identity should not be political.
Exactly, yes. We've been saying this all before. Why is it why do they have political power?
And I'd like
Why
to leave
does-
you with one last final words of wisdom from my football coach. Get your feet hot.
I don't know what that means, but yes, that's gonna conclude it for today's podcast episode of Professor's Lab. I'm gonna try to get it to exactly 1 hour. I'm gonna get it to that 1 hour mark.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
Professor's
That's
Lab,
satisfying.
new episodes every single week, I guess. I don't know. If I miss a week, then I'll probably have a
You're
stream
dead.
highlight to replace it. There's the Bloody Main channel. You're missing out if you're not subbed to the Bloody Main channel. If nobody's gonna get it this far into the podcast episode, but please sub to the main channel. We got commentary videos of me talking about semi-political stuff, and there you go. Bye bye.